In Chapter 15 of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, the narrative unfolds with a significant revelation made by the thrush, Roek's son of Kark, who communicates the death of Smaug to Bilbo and the dwarves. The thrush's information is pivotal, not only confirming the demise of the dragon, but also advising the group on matters of trust within Lake Town, specifically to place their trust in Bard rather than the master of Lake Town. This advice reflects the complex political and social dynamics that begin to surface following Smaug's death, highlighting the foresight that some of the more astute characters in the story, such as the thrush, demonstrate in foreseeing the brewing conflict. Thorin Oakenshield's response to the news exhibits his regal disposition as he reassumes his rightful role as king under the mountain. His decision to send the thrush to Dane in the Iron Hills for assistance is a critical move, aiming to reinforce his claim to Erebor and prepare for the inevitable conflicts that the vacuum of power left by Smaug's death would trigger. Thorin's actions here underscore his leadership qualities, but also foreshadow the greed and obsession that begin to cloud his judgment, themes that are deeply explored in Tolkien's narrative. The chapter also illustrates the strategic preparations made by the dwarves as they fortify the mountain against potential sieges, specifically from the Elven King. This act of fortification is not just a physical preparation for war, but also symbolizes the barricading of their hearts and minds against external influences, including alliances and counsel, as they succumb more to greed and the lust for gold. The festive behavior of the elves, juxtaposed with the dwarves' festivity, isolated within the mountain, serves to highlight the increasing divide between these two groups, driven by misunderstanding and ancient grievances. The tension escalates with the arrival of Bard, who seeks to parley with Thorin. The refusal of Thorin to engage in diplomacy with Bard, as long as he is allied with the elves, sets the stage for the conflict that unfolds. Thorin's ultimatum to Bard, demanding allegiance or declaring them under siege, starkly reflects Thorin's rigid stance and inability to navigate the intricate web of alliances and hostilities that characterize the post-Smaug era in Middle-earth. This chapter is crucial in setting up the diplomatic and militaristic strife that leads to the Battle of the Five Armies, showcasing the far-reaching influence of Smaug, which lingers even after his death, sowing discord among potential allies. The analytical lens through which Chapter 15 is viewed reveals the intricate layering of Tolkien's narrative, where the death of a great adversary does not necessarily unite those left behind, but rather exacerbates existing fractures and creates new conflicts. This chapter, rich in political intrigue and foreshadowing, underscores the theme of greed and its capability to corrupt, a theme that is central to Tolkien's depiction of Thorin's tragic flaw. The advising by the thrush suggests an undercurrent of natural wisdom and the potential for unity among diverse groups, yet this is overshadowed by the burgeoning greed and suspicion among the characters. This tension between unity and division, wisdom and folly, sets the tone for the climactic events that follow, reflecting Tolkien's deep engagement with themes of power, greed, and the quest for reconciliation amidst division. That's all for today. If you liked this bookly chapter summary, please let me know by pressing the like button or leaving a comment down below.